is Margarita, and today I'm going to share with you the side of me that you guys probably do not know about yet. If there's anything you need to know about me, I am an absolute tea addict. But some of you may actually know that because I have shared my tea passion with all of you on like social media and stuff, but barely anyone knows how much I love cooking and baking. It is this little passion of mine that I've always kept secret, but recently I gathered up some courage and I released a cooking video over at Viki.com. All the links are in the description box. And I made spicy Korean army stew, which you guys ended up loving so much that today I want to shift our focus a little bit and I want to release a baking video where yours truly is going to attempt to make delicious desserts that go really well with tea. The delicious treat that we're going to be making today is, drumroll please, chocolate macarons! Woo! Today I'm going to attempt to recreate the original French chocolate macaron recipe. I'm going to take you guys with me, so let's do this. To make the cookies, we will need 100 grams of icing sugar, 100 grams of almond flour, 20 grams of cocoa powder, 50 grams of sugar, 2 egg whites, and a teaspoon of salt. Make sure your egg whites are at a room temperature. That makes it easier to beat them. First, we've got to combine the dry ingredients: almond flour, icing sugar, and the cocoa powder. For the best results, mix thoroughly and grind further in a food processor if you have one. I don't, so I will work with what I have. Next, take another bowl and a fine sieve, and sieve the dry mixture to get rid of any almond chunks that will make your macaroon shells bumpy. You can munch on the almond chunks as a snack later on. Next, pour the egg whites into a bowl and begin mixing. Slowly add sugar and salt as you're mixing the egg whites. Stop mixing after you reach stiff peaks. Next, add the dry ingredients into the egg white mixture and mix carefully. Make sure not to overmix or undermix because that will ruin the shells after they come out of the oven. As soon as all the ingredients are incorporated well, stop mixing and leave the batter be. Transfer the batter into a piping bag or a Ziploc bag and pipe out little circles on a tray lined with parchment paper. Make sure to leave some space between the cookies as they expand in the oven. Lastly, bang that tray on the table as hard as you can to get rid of any air bubbles in the batter. Right, now that we've got our macaroons all piped out onto our tray, we do not pop them into the oven yet. Because, look at this. If I touch them right now, do you see? I get a little residue on my finger. It's actually really delicious. But we need to let these guys sit for 20 to 30 minutes so that they harden and create a little shell so that later on it's going to be nice and smooth and pretty. But yeah, I'll check in with you in 20-30 minutes. Alright, it's been 20/30 minutes and our guys now are pretty steady to the touch. There's nothing that comes off of them whenever I touch them, so they form this little shell and now they're ready to get popped into the oven. Preheat your oven to 150 degrees Celsius, which is 300 degrees Fahrenheit, and bake the shells for 18 to 20 minutes, checking ever so often to not burn your cookies. Now that our macaroon cookies are out of the oven, all we need to do is make the filling, and the one that I got for you is so simple and quick, and we only need 2 ingredients: dark chocolate and cream. So let's get making the filling. Heat up the cream in a saucepan just until it starts sizzling on the sides. Do not let it boil. Pour hot cream over the chocolate and let it melt. Mix well to form our delicious filling. Transfer it to a piping bag or Ziploc bag and pipe on as much filling as you want onto those cookies. They're yours after all. Alright, our macaroons are finally done. Boy, was this a challenge! But in the end, we've all succeeded and now we have a plate filled with these beautiful guys. Look at how dense they are in color in the cocoa. Oh my god, I cannot wait to try these. But first, I gotta pour myself some green tea because I am sure these guys are gonna go amazing with an ITO EN green tea. Okay, all preparations are ready. Now I can do the taste test. Get one macaroon and my cup of green tea. Let's cleanse the palate first with the tea. Alright, I'm ready to bite in. Oh my goodness. It was such a good call for me to get dark chocolate and mix it with cream because the deep, rich flavor of the cocoa really shines through the cookie. This is so good. I can't even describe how well these two go together. They just really do, and oh my god, I can eat this all day, every day, honestly. And with that said, I have a feeling I'm gonna have a very lovely afternoon today with this wonderful assortment here in front of me. And all I can do now is hope that you guys enjoyed this video, that you learned something new, that you're going to try and recreate these macaroons. If you do, make sure to leave evidence on social media and tag me in it. I'd be so excited to see what you've come up with. Lastly, I'd like to thank ITO EN for sponsoring this video and Viki.com for helping me make this whole thing happen. And if you guys think that this is a one-off video, then you may or may not be mistaken, because who knows? Maybe we'll decide to share some more awesome recipes with you guys, and if you have any ideas in mind, leave them in the comment section. Like this video, share it with all your friends, and do subscribe to my channel. And with that said, I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and I'll see you all sometime soon. Bye! Annyeong!